Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a second video about Joe, the second video of the year. This is just a quick rundown and to showcase of a game that I've currently been playing. It's called Sir, You Are Being Hunted. Obviously I could toggle my sex right down here and choose Madam, You're Being Hunted. The basic premise of this game is you are being hunted by steampunk English tweed wearing flat cap sporting robots. Yeah, you heard me right just then. Steampunk, tweed wearing, flat cap sporting, English, steampunk robots. Obviously the game settings is loosely based around England, you could say, with certain areas. Less talking, what you could say. Let's get into the game. Let's see, we've got some empty game worlds. Let's make a new one, start a new game. Ooh, my profession. The aristocrat, the gamekeeper. So he starts with quite a bit of stuff. The inventor. The officer. Shoot first and nick their country. So, quite some nice gear there. The cook. What at least you won't starve. The artist. The old soak. You're my best mate, you are. So we can get absolutely drunk as anything. I say we'll go for the officer because I want to have a decent chance, and plus we start with a rifle, so... Okay, right. Well, Central Island's rural, so we don't want it. Mountain, fens. We'll go for mountain, fens, rural. We'll take another industrial. Okay. Let's get this game building. And I'll just give you a quick rundown of the video. Basically there was an experiment that has gone wrong, from what I understand, and we start in the Central Island. With us starting in the Central Island, there is a standing stone, you could say, like of Skyrim, and we have to bring items back to the standing stone. We power the machine basically, so it teleports home. Obviously, once it teleports us home, we can leave. But apparently, when the co-op gets made, we will have a couple of players, but only one person can survive. So that'll be a different game experience, you could say. Aside from that, we've just got the ability to it's a first-person survival game. You just have to survive. That's the main name of the game. Survive, get by, and find the pieces and bring them back to the machine. Just obviously waiting for the game to fully generate. I have my cup of tea here. You can't play a British game developed in England by British people without drinking tea. It's an actual requirement for this game. So you should go and get yourself a cup of tea right now before we jump into this game. It's obviously the wisest choice. Just obviously waiting for the game to load up. I should really cut these parts out like Kyle's done on his KSP video, where he has skipped out building and alterations and stuff on certain aircraft, because you want to see the flying and the mishaps, you could say, more than you do the crafting. So I think I should start skipping these parts out. I will do in my future videos actually. I will skip out the loading and the general, I don't know, the general mishaps. I will actually just include pure gameplay and some commentary. I'll skip out the loading. You obviously don't want to see the loading and hear me just rambling on like this, you could say. But I digress. We've obviously just got to get this video done. And here we go. Nearly done. And here we go.
If you can hear this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With them, and some luck, you may still be able to escape. Listen very carefully, and you might just survive. I am afraid pieces of the device are now scattered across the islands. They became quite hot during the experiment, so perhaps you could look for the smoke. Bring any you find back to the standing stones, then we should be able to get you home. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but this does mean postponing dinner preparations. I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some tea and biscuits from one of the nearby houses? The residents won't mind because they're not at home. Oh, and do be careful, sir. You're being hunted.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, there's the intro, obviously, to the game. And this is, Sir, You Are Being Hunted. Obviously, you can't play a British game without it raining. It's always raining over here. Okay. Well, as we'll unlock for this chap, let's search him. Oh, look like we can't stash looting people. Oh, Christmas pudding though. An alarm clock. Don't think we need the crockery. We'll take the mince pies. Thanks, old boy. Empty bowl, yep. Ooh, a canned pie. And some binoculars. Okay.
Ah, very useful. Now you can observe your pursuers while keeping a safe distance.
Well, apparently we'll just observe people from a safe distance. What I'm doing here is I'm just obviously quick slotting everything. So there's our pistol. Basic zoom function. Here's our rifle. It's a very powerful gun. Not exactly the greatest of zooms. Binoculars. We have a bottle. An alarm clock. This is what we're after.
You've found.
Gadzooks!
Return that fragment to the standing stones and leave it there. You'll be one step closer to home.
Here we go. Ah, we can save it here, but we can't save while bleeding or starving. Okay. Mysterious fragment.
A few more of those, and we can activate the device.
So I need 24 more, and there's 8 left of this island. Okay. So this is where we decide: do we be predator or do we become prey? Well, for a start, let's get stuck straight in. Let's go have a look. Oh, it's a fire, obviously.
It looks like there's something useful in there. Oh, and if you find anything edible, don't look at it too closely.
Obviously, if this is dubious, we don't want to start chowing down on that, make ourselves ill. Obviously, down the bottom left, you can see a visibility meter, vitality, health. And right now, I can hear a robot. I don't know if you folks at home could hear that. Oh, there they are. But I'm not going to open fire while I'm sat in the open. feel much safer with a nice little wall between me and them. I could just make out the eyes, obviously. There we go. What we can do though, is set this alarm timer. There's another wall over there. Let's set it for... we'll go for 10 seconds. There we go. Here we go. Now what we do is just wait for the alarm. There we go. And there's one. And there's the other one. That's 2 robots down. Oh, nice bit of raw meat though. Cook that up. Ah, there we go. A whole shotgun.
A weapon? Do be careful with that. I really think violence is best left to the experts.
Obviously the voiceover character there. Sounds a bit creepy, you could say. A fragment. We'll go deliver this right away. Obviously, try not to talk as much during this video due to listening to the environment.
Excellent. We're making progress. You might survive this after all.
Okay. Just got a cable at the moment rubbing on my shoulder, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, it is now close to perpetual darkness, and over there in the distance I can see 2 robots and the balloon, and there are just 3 robots walking into the woods over there. So if you just look above the side of the gun, you can just see them. And there's just 2 over there. By another fragment, and we've obviously got the balloon. Oh, there's another 2 it seems. Oh, another 3. This could be a blaze of glory, could say, if we attack now, because I think they'd probably swarm me and kill me. I only have 1 round, 8 ammo, so that's 9 bullets altogether, obviously. I think that's more than 9. And obviously if we shoot, we're going to alert the balloon, which obviously activates an alarm as well. But we can see what we can do. I suppose we could shoot a couple and then hide. But when there's some right in front of us, it's a pretty dubious thing to do. And we could take this guy out right here. Bring all his friends out, we could go and hide. Pick them off one by one. Well, there's no risk and no... well, there's no reward and no risk. There you go, that's just brought them all out. Sim down. Sim down. And I've backed myself up into a wall. Over the hedge. The hunt is the game is afoot. Ouch. I'm now bleeding. And again. Obviously you can tell I'm failing at returning fire right now. This is turning into a complete massacre. And I think this is it for me. Well, that was a what about slain 10 out of 15 shots fired? That's only 9 minutes 44 seconds. So, well, yes, I do appear to be dead. Should we load last save or should we exit to the menu? I reckon, well, that's a small test, you could say. Well, we'll exit to the menu for the time being. But we will be back, obviously, with more Sir You're Being Hunted. You could say this is a bonus video. And obviously the best approach used to be more stealthy and not all-out violence, you could say. So I think the best thing we could do is come back and visit this game when not so bloodthirsty. Right, take care folks, and remember, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share it among your friends. Take care.